Hello, my fellow McKinney residents. I am Mayor George Fuller. And as many are aware, the coronavirus has reached our community, and certainly there is growing concern for what the potential outbreak could be. It is going to take all of us working together to ensure that we put the health and safety of our community above all else, and I have no doubt that is exactly what McKinney will do. I want to commend Governor Abbott for his leadership during this time, declaring a state of disaster. This declaration activates provisions of the State Emergency Management Plan. It authorizes distribution of supplies to disaster areas. It also allows the governor to suspend certain state regulations that could prevent, hinder, or delay necessary action in coping with the coronavirus challenge. Today, as mayor of our city and under provisions of the Texas Government Code, I am declaring a local state of disaster. In short, I am convinced that the risks of underreacting are so much greater than the risks of overreacting. And although we hope for the best, we must be prudent and plan for the worst. Like the state, this declaration activates provisions of our local emergency management plan and authorizes the furnishing of aid and assistance under the declaration if it becomes necessary. Under the declaration, we will be identifying proactive measures and policies determined to assist in reducing and slowing this pandemic outbreak. As we implement measures, we will promptly convey them through all community media and social network means we have. The challenge we may face will require all hands on deck, and I felt it was prudent to take care of this administrative or governance step proactively. Today, our county officials and many of our neighboring communities are issuing the same state of disaster. You should know that McKinney is participating on daily conference calls with the Texas Department of State Health Services. We are receiving U.S. Department of Health and World Health Organization briefings, disseminating the most current information and guidance to internal and external stakeholders. We are working closely with our neighboring communities, county and state partners, and local health department and medical community experts, identifying and monitoring best practices and procedures to follow as we navigate this very unique challenge. I encourage everyone to visit the COVID-19 page on the city website. We will keep this page updated with any and all new information as it becomes available. The site provides key information on COVID-19, as well as some measures that can be taken to decrease and prevent the spread of this virus based on Centers for Disease Control and Prevention guidance. This page also identifies city facility closures and programming updates. One of the steps we are taking as a city in response to CDC guidelines is to encourage any public gatherings and events larger than 50 people to either be canceled or rescheduled. City Council boards and commission meetings will continue as scheduled. However, we encourage all who are able, unless you have specific business with the boards, to watch from home via our cable channels or online live stream. We are also working with our local hospitals and medical professionals who are providing real-time virtual coronavirus screenings with licensed medical practitioners. If you are experiencing flu-like symptoms, including fever, cough, and shortness of breath, please follow the link provided. If that virtual screening identifies you as a potential infected person, you will be immediately directed to a local testing site. These testing sites are active now and operating efficiently and effectively to diagnose cases in our community. I want to thank Ernest Lynch and Medical City of McKinney for their partnership in this critical measure. I also want to thank Superintendent Dr. Rick McDaniel and the MISD, as well as the other independent school districts within our community, and Dr. Neil Matkin and Collin College for their leadership and proactive responsiveness to the early coronavirus warnings. Our education partners have exemplified the highest standard in placing student, teacher, and community safety as the top priority. We are all in this together, and that is how we are the absolute strongest. And although there's been a lot of different views about what is happening right now and what the future may bring concerning COVID-19, the view we all share is that the community and its health is vitally important. Let's keep that as our unified focus. Let's all care for one another and work together for the brightest future possible. Thank you for allowing me to be your mayor. I'm honored and humbled to have that privilege.